Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are learning about the enlargement. It's a type of transformation that changes the size of a shape but keeps the same proportion. In the next video, you'll learn how to describe an enlargement, what's the scale factor, and how to find out the center of enlargement. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more maths lesson. Before we start, just learn there's some rules how to find out the image of that shape. Okay, and what's an enlargement? An enlargement is a transformation that changes the size of a shape that keeps its shape the same. The shape can be bigger or smaller, and you just see what is the center of enlargement given and what is the scale factor given. So you can do by some calculations which I'm telling you, and you will get the exact image with the help of some calculation. Even you can construct it also, that is also easy, and you can find out the image. So step by step calculation is identify the details. What are the details? What is the center? What's the scale factor? And what is the original point which you are going to enlarge? And then you will get the image. So what do? You just find out what is the coordinate. Whenever you get the coordinate, subtract the center, and then whenever you subtract the center, multiply your answer with the scale factor. And when you multiply, obviously to make it origin, you have subtract center, then you add back in the last to get a image point. For example, what do? For example, if I have to enlarge the coordinate 4, 2 by the scale factor 2, about the center 1, 1. So you have the original point is 4, 2, scale factor is positive 2, and the center is 1, 1. I took very easy numbers. So what do? The first one, I told you this step. The step 2 was subtract, after finding out the details, subtract the center coordinate from the original point. The original point is 4, 2. You are going to subtract 1, 1. It means you are going to subtract 4 also with 1 and 2 also with 1. Okay, so you get 3 and 1. 4 minus 1 is 3 and 2 minus 1 is 1. The step 3 was multiply the scale factor, whatever the answer you are getting. The answer you are getting 3, 1 after subtraction. Multiply this 3 and 1 here by 2, 2. Why 2? Because your scale factor is 2. Your scale factor is 2. That's why you're multiplying. The first step, you subtract the center, get some answer. Step 2, multiply with the scale factor. Okay. Then when you multiply, you are getting 3 times 2 is 6 and 1 times 2 is 2. Now you have to add back because you have subtracted to make it origin. If you are going to enlarge with the origin, then you don't need to subtract or add. You just multiply with the scale factor. That is your answer. So now we are going to add with 6, 2 by 1, 1 because 1, 1 is the center coordinate. 6 with 1 and 2 with also 1. So you are getting 7, 3. Your 7, 3 is your image point. So what happens whenever you enlarge 4, 2 by scale factor 2 and the center is 1, 1, the image will be 7, 3. So let's begin some past paper question, and then you will understand that how to enlarge a diagram. Alright, so take your pencil, ruler, eraser and start working with me. Let's begin the question. Alright, so October, November 2021, the paper is 4-1 and the question is question number 7A. So we are doing the part 1. A shape A on the grid, draw the image of the shape A after an enlargement. The scale factor is 2 and the center is 0, 1. It's a 2 marks question. So we are going to enlarge the shape A after enlargement. Scale factor is 2 and the center is 0, 1. You know that we have to identify the details. Your object is A and then you are going to draw the image with the center 2 and the center 0, 1 and the scale factor 2. So just quickly write down the coordinates of the shape A. As always, just name A, B, C and D. So right now we have the object coordinates are A, B, S, C, and D. Write down their coordinate. So A coordinate is -2, 4. Your B coordinate is 0, 4. Your C coordinate is -1, -1 and 1. And your D coordinate is -2, 1. So please do all the calculations. It's just a rough work, okay? So do it somewhere else, okay? So we have identified what is the coordinate of A, B, C, and D. Now the scale factor is 2 and the center is 0, 1. Remember, we have to subtract the center. So the center is 0, 1, 0, 1. Just write down with all of them and then write down and simplify it. Alright, so the first one is -2 is subtracting with 0 and 4 will subtract with 1. You have to do x with x and y with y. Alright, so -2 and 0, if you are going to subtract, you will be getting -2 and 3. Okay, and when you just go to the point B, 0, 4 and 0, 1, if you are going to subtract, 0 minus 0 is 0 and 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay, now come to the coordinate C, -1, 1 is subtracting with 0, it will remain -1 and 1 minus 1 will become 0. And the last coordinate D is -2 minus 0 will become -2 and 1 minus 1 will become 0. So we did the step 2. Okay, so the first one we identified the details. In the second one we are subtracting the original coordinate with the center, and now the third step is multiply with the scale factor. Your scale factor is 2. So this is your question. You can see shape A after enlargement with the scale factor 2 and the center is 0, 1. Okay, now we are going to multiply each and every number you are getting after the subtraction by 2. Okay, multiply by 2, x and y both by 2. Okay, now if you are going to multiply by 2, 2 times -2 times 2 is -4 and 3 2s is 6. The second one, 0 times 2 is 0 and 3 times 2 is 6, 0, 6. And now you are getting like here 2 times -1 is -2 and 0 times 2 is 0. And now the last one, -2 times that is equals to -4 and 0. Okay, -4 and 0. So we did this step as well, identified the original coordinates and then we subtracted the center, multiply with the scale factor, add back the center. So you are going to add 0, 1 with each and every coordinate which we are getting after the multiplication. Alright, so plus 0, 1 plus 0, 1 here also, and the last one plus 0, 1. Okay, now we are getting the image after addition. Okay, -4 plus 0 will remain -4 and 6 plus 1 is 7. So this is your A prime. Okay, the next one is 0 plus 0 will become 0 and 6 plus 1 will become 7. This will be your B prime image. And the third one, -2 plus 0 will become -2, remains the same, and 0 plus 1 will become 1. So this is your C prime. And then the last one is you got, this is -4 plus 0 is remains -4 and then 1. 0 plus 1 is 1. This is your D prime. Okay, so here this is your original coordinate and it's the image, original coordinate, the image of this, original coordinate, image, and the original coordinate and the image. Whenever you plot all the coordinates, just check also that what is the shape, is the shape is correct or not, then you can easily see that your working is also correct. Just you have to be very careful and plus minus multiply each and everything. So now we are going to plot the coordinates for A, B, C, D. Your A is the object, and now we are going to make the image of it. So the center was 0, 1. It's here. Okay. The center is 0, 1. So the first coordinate is minus 4, 7. So you have to make minus 4 and 7. This is the A prime. Just check for yourself. I'm just drawing it because you should know as well that we are doing it correct or not. So that is when you join the corresponding points with, and connect it with the center, then what happens, that you are joining it A to A, and then you can see your, it is from here till here, whatever the line from the center to A prime, it the line becomes double, and your scale factor is also double. And the students can do without these calculations as well if they can do it. Okay, so this is your A prime. Now we are going to make the B prime. Your B prime is 0, 7. So 0, 7 is coming here. You can even join this from here, from the object, the center to the object to the image. This is the center to the object to the image. It's double, you have double the line. Okay, now the next one is your C, which is minus 2, minus 1. It's here, minus 2, 1, minus 2 and 1, which is already your point D, and it will become your C prime as well. It's becoming C prime as well, the same one. And then the last coordinate is minus 4, 1, minus 4 and 1. This is your D prime. Okay, now join all of them. I'll show you for the C and D as well. Now look, from C, from the center, it's there, and from C, it's double the line over there. Okay, after that you can erase the line or you can draw the dotted line as well. So draw the image. A to B, A prime to B prime, and to C prime. C prime is here, and your D prime. Okay, so this is your image. I can show you without the lines as well. You can erase them if you want. Okay, this is your image. This double, you have just made the size double of the original one. And whenever you draw and join the center, you can also see it very well that how this shape becomes. This is the way you can describe the center also. In center, describing the center, you just join the image to the object to the center. So this is the answer for this question. All right, now let's start another one. And one more thing, you can see that your scale factor was positive. That's why your center is at one corner. Okay, I'm just showing it to you because in the next video you will describe as well. A to A prime to the center, B to B prime to the center, and this is also, so they are connecting at this point. Okay, 0, 1 is the center, and your center is at one corner. That's why the scale factor is positive, because in the next question I'm taking the scale factor negative. Then you will see that the center will be coming in the middle. Okay, all right, so let's begin another question. Now we are doing question number 9, May, June 2021, paper 4-2, question 7. And we are working for the part 3, question triangle T after an enlargement minus half. Okay, the diagram, your image will become smaller. The diagram will become half. And the scale factor is negative. You will see your center of enlargement will come in the middle, okay? And the center is also minus 2, 3. So I took this question because your center is also coming in negative. So you have to be very careful if you are doing the calculation and finding out the other diagram, which is the image. All right, let's begin. Okay, so it's a 2 marks question, triangle T after enlargement, just see it. And the scale factor is minus half, so half. And the center is minus 2, 3. So identify the details means find out the coordinates of the object which they have labeled as T. Okay, so this is your A, this is your B, and this is your C. So I'm doing some calculations here at one corner. So your A is positive 2, 4. You can see, and your B is 4, 4, and your C is 2, 1. I think you can easily identify the coordinates. This is 2, 1, and this is 4, 4, and this is 2, 4. So I think you don't have any problem in identifying the coordinates. All right, so let's begin. The first one, we have identified that the original coordinates A, B, C are 2, 4, 4, 4, and 2, 1 respectively. Now the scale factor is minus half and center is minus 2, 3. So we are going to subtract. The second thing, that subtract the center, multiply with the scale factor, then add the center. Okay, so that is minus. You have to be careful because the center is also negative, minus 2, 3, and 2 negative makes positive. Okay, this thing you must keep in mind. So that is minus 2, 3, minus 2 and 3. All right, so minus 2 will become plus 2 because these two minus will become plus, remember. Okay, so 2 plus 2 will become 4, and the 4 minus 3, because 3 is positive, 4 minus 3 will become 1. Okay, the other one, 4 plus 2 will become 6, and 4 minus 3 will become 1. And the last one, 2 plus 2 will become 4, and 1 minus 3 will become minus 2. So we identified that what is the original point. We subtract the scale factor, and now we subtract the center, sorry, and now we are going to multiply with the scale factor. Scale factor is minus half. Multiply with minus half each and every coordinate, minus half and then minus half. 4 times minus half means 4 divided by 2. Okay, and it's a negative, so that's why minus 2. And 1 times minus half will become minus half. All right, so the next one, 6 times the half of 6 is 3 and it's negative, and then 1 times minus half will become minus half. Okay, now 4 times minus half means half of 4 is 2 and it's negative, so minus 2. And 2 times minus half, the half of 2 will also be 1, and they both are negative, that's why it will become plus 1, right? So minus 2 into minus half will become plus 1 because these two are negative. So you have to be careful, remember. Okay, so that is minus 2 and 1. Now what's the next step? Subtract the center, multiply with the scale factor, now add the center. What is your center? Your center is minus 2, 3. Okay, so plus minus 2, 3, plus minus 2, 3, and the last one plus minus 2, 3. Okay, so this is 3. All right, so what is your answer? So we are going to add it. Minus 2 will become minus 4, and then minus half plus 3, it means you're just subtracting 0.5 from 3, so that is 2.5. So this is your A prime. Now B prime is equals to this is minus 3, and then you're going to minus 3 and minus 2 will become minus 5. Okay, and then you're going to subtract from 3, you're going to subtract half, so that is becoming 2.5 again. And now C prime. Okay, so minus 2 will become minus 4, and 1 plus 3 will become 4. So we got the object and image. Okay, so this is your object image of A, this is your object image of B, object image of C. So now let's begin the first one, the first diagram, the first point, sorry. 2 4 is coming with the center of minus 2 3. Minus 2 3 is the center. Okay, so A is 2 4, and now I have to make the point image at minus 4 and 2.5. Minus 4 and 2.5, or this is minus 4 and 2.5. This is your A prime. Let's see it's whenever you are going to join it, then what happens. Okay, so just look at the diagram. So they are connecting. Okay, so this is your the first point. The second point is, now the second point is, we have drawn this one, minus 5 and 2.5. Minus 5 and 2.5 is coming here. Remember, this is 2.5. Remember, your diagram will become smaller. It will become half, because your half is the scale factor. So this is B prime. Okay, A prime and B prime. Now the third point, C. Your C is coming at minus 4 4. So minus 4 and 4. Sorry, this is your C prime. Now just join it. And you can see your diagrams, they are the diagram became smaller. Let's join it and find out that the center is coming in the middle. That's why the scale factor is negative. Let's see what happens. So let's see this one. I'm joining the A with A prime passing through the center. Now C with C prime and B with B prime passing through the center. Okay, and your B with B prime. Okay, okay, let's see. You can see the center is at minus 3 2. Just draw the diagram properly and use your ruler, then you can find out the center. I just draw it again, then you can easily understand that minus 2 3 is the center, and I have A to the center, to A prime, B to the center and B prime, and C to the center with the C prime. Okay, so and the scale factor is minus half. So I hope you have understood. I took the first example with a positive scale factor, and the second example, the past paper question, with a negative scale factor. That's all for today's lesson. I hope you understood this transformation clearly. So don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more maths videos. In the next video, you'll learn about enlargement, how to how to write down the size of the shape, right? How to describe and find the center of enlargement and the scale factor. So okay, see you in the next video. Okay, take care. Bye bye.